Hi, this is Dave from geekanoids.co.uk, and today I'm bringing you a look at what's in my dock. It's very important to keep you up to date as to what applications I actually find useful. The rest get deleted, so it's a good insight into what is actually staying in my dock. So from left to right, we'll just do a quick run through. Obviously Finder and Dashboard, which I use a lot. Then I've got Garage Sale. Now I'm not a fan of eBay, but I do use it quite regularly, and Garage Sale enables me to create really nice looking auctions quickly and professionally. Next up is Rapid Weaver. I use this to keep my Geekanoids support website updated, and it's extremely easy to use. I've got my pages listed in the left hand side here. If I make a change to one of the words, for example, say I've made a spelling mistake here and I just recorrect it to read Nokia, puts a little dot up to show that I've made a change to this page, and then publish site. It asks me to save first. One click, uploads the new file via FTP, and I'm ready to go. So Rapid Weaver, very good application, extremely pleased with it. Obviously I use Apple Mail and Safari. Then I have Firefox, which I use on the rare occasion, but not so often nowadays. iChat for my video conferencing, Skype for my communications. I also use Adium quite a bit because it allows me to communicate via online chat with lots of different services, and some of my colleagues and friends don't use iChat, so if they're on MSN then I dive into Adium. Addressbook and iCal, Preview for obviously those PDF documents. iPhoto, I use this extremely extensively to organise all of my photos. Then we've got iTunes, which of course is the new iTunes 9, which I'll be covering in a later video. This gives you a little insight into some of the podcasts I listen to. Then we have Elgato's Turbo.264 HD, which I did a review of recently, and I've continued using this because it is speeding up the process in my videos quite a lot, so that's stayed in my dock. Then we have Final Cut Express, which I use to put together all of my videos that you view on YouTube. Then we have iMovie, which again I don't use very often nowadays, but when I do my quick news updates then I do use iMovie on my MacBook Pro. GarageBand, very occasionally I use this for doing audio dubbing to give you a voiceover on various pieces. Spaces, don't use that often, but it's stayed in there. Yes, I know I've got a shortcut to Spaces as well, but it's stayed in my dock. Time Machine, System Preferences, and then we come on to Toast Titanium, which I use for all of my CD and DVD writing. Then we've got Yojimbo, which is a very handy application indeed. I can create web snippets like the one you're seeing here. I can store my passwords, all of my serial numbers. Absolutely superb program to use. It's just recently been updated, and I will be bringing you a review of this application soon. Then we've got Transmission. I don't download a lot of torrents, but occasionally when I need to get a file quickly, then this does serve a purpose, certainly. Quark Express version 8, which I use for all my design work. Pages, which I use for my word processing. Then we've got Personal Backup X5, which I use for my daily backups of all of my work and my video files. Very easy to do, just dragging in source and destination volumes and then setting a schedule for that backup. Then I use SuperDuper. Again, this is another backup that I do, and it just creates a clone of my iMac hard drive, so if that ever fails, which it did recently, then I can just start up from that external hard drive and continue working. Then we've got Suitcase Fusion 2, and I use this for all of my font management. It allows me to manage my system fonts and my own font library as well, and easily turn fonts off and on, so that's an extremely useful application for me. Then last but not least is ScreenFlow, which is the application I'm using to actually create this video at the moment, and during the next week or so I will be bringing you a full review of ScreenFlow to show you exactly how good it is. It's a fantastic program. Well, thanks very much for listening. That was an insight into what's in my dock. This has been Dave from geekanoids.co.uk. Come back soon and check out more video reviews. This video review is sponsored by Crucial, the memory experts. They provide reliable PC, notebook and Mac memory to boost your system performance and improve your general workflow.